Whether you're a crypto lover or cautious investor, Bitcoin ETFs are one of the hottest trends in the investment world. But not all are worth buying. Some are profitable while others are disastrous. From all the released Bitcoin ETFs, most people have wondered which ones are worth investing in. These ETFs allow investors to gain exposure to the price of Bitcoin through traditional accounts. ETFs have long been a popular financial product, offering investors a way to track and invest in multiple assets. In this video, we'll discuss the top Bitcoin ETFs and review them from the worst to the best, so be sure to stick around until the end. Before we dive in, please support our channel by clicking the like button below, subscribing to the channel, and turn on notifications for more valuable content. First on our list is FBTC. The FBTC ETF, which is Fidelity's ETF, is unique compared to other Bitcoin ETFs, such that the manager of the fund, Fidelity, is also the custodian of the asset. FBTC ranks 7th on our list. Although Fidelity is a well-known and respected name in the financial world, FBTC has faced its share of challenges. The next on our list is ARKB. ARKB is managed by renowned investor Cathie Wood and her investment company ARK Invest. If there's one thing that is sure for ARK Invest, they are famous for their forward-thinking investments. But considering their performance in terms of money invested, this ETF hasn't performed as hoped. However, despite the loss, ARKB's relatively low expense ratio makes it more appealing than FBTC. The next ETF on our list is better than both FBTC and ARKB. At number 5, we have BRRR. While the performance of this ETF seems better compared to the two mentioned earlier on our list, the ETF's expense ratio stands at about 0.25%, which somehow aligns with the industry standard for most Bitcoin ETFs. But compared to the others yet to be mentioned, it doesn't provide a distinct competitive edge for investment. One of the major advantages and features of BRRR is its focus on liquidity and accessibility. This ETF is structured in such a way that it appeals to a broad audience of investors who are looking to gain exposure to Bitcoin investment without having to directly handle the cryptocurrency. It also works perfectly with leveraging partnerships with reputable custodians to ensure the security of its holdings, which is one of the key factors every investor should look out for. However, one thing that comes to mind is its mid-level performance, which raises questions about its long-term success. BRRR's lack of some critical features like innovative strategies or lower expense ratios leaves them struggling to differentiate themselves from other competitors. Ultimately, BRRR offers a reliable means for investment, but the careful check of each fund's performance and structure is extremely important for optimizing returns. Therefore, for investors looking for more gains, other ETF options may prove to be better. Next on our list, let's take a look at a better option, EZBC. Ranking 4th on the list is EZBC. This is an ETF that has managed to lose just slightly less than its peers. While this ETF performance is slightly better than BRRR, it positions EZBC a step higher on our list and closer to the top. For this ETF, the expense ratio is similarly competitive, sitting at about 0.25%, which keeps the operational costs relatively low for ETF investors. Although one of the most appealing aspects of EZBC is its ability to properly balance stability and growth potential, it also ensures a good level of risk management that appeals to investors. This level of stability attained for EZBC makes it a slightly more attractive ETF option for those who are scared of investing in Bitcoin due to its volatile nature. Aside from that, EZBC also has a strong backing alongside a transparent mode of operation. Some investors may feel the differences between each ETF look quite small on paper, but one thing is sure, these differences can make a significant impact over time, especially in a fluctuating market like cryptocurrency. Ultimately, EZBC stands out for its ability to prioritize risk management. It's the best ETF to invest in for those who prioritize stability more and not just to have a record of massive growth in their Bitcoin investment. So, for those seeking high growth, EZBC may be the wrong choice. Now, let's go to the top 3 of the list. Taking the third spot on our list is HODL. This particular Bitcoin ETF stands out for its consistent performance and how investor-friendly it is. HODL's expense ratio of 0.25% aligns with industry standards. This expense ratio ensures that investors don't face excessive costs while gaining exposure to Bitcoin. HODL's ability to create a balance between affordability and performance makes HODL a better ETF choice among both new and experienced investors. One of HODL's distinguishing features is its focus on simplicity and transparency. The structure is straightforward, aiming to replicate Bitcoin's price movements with minimal changes. This has earned it a reputation as the dependable option for those seeking to participate in the Bitcoin market without directly handling the cryptocurrency. Moreover, HODL benefits from a large group as it leverages partnerships with well-established institutions to ensure the security of its holdings. This aspect is particularly appealing to investors who prioritize asset safety, especially in the unpredictable world of crypto. Despite its strengths, HODL's performance is closely matched with that of the next ETF on our list, as they both share an identical loss percentage. Number 2 on our list is BTCW. BTCW is ranked top 2, although it shares some similarities with HODL. One thing places BTCW in the top 2 position of best Bitcoin ETFs, which is the consistency it has shown, making it a reliable option for most investors. BTCW's major strength is its low expense ratio, which is able to keep costs manageable for investors. It's a good investment ground for both new and experienced investors who want an affordable way to invest in Bitcoin. Although BTCW and HODL are within the same percent loss and expense ratio, what places BTCW above is in how they handle Bitcoin and how their strategies for managing risks can influence investor choices. Aside from that, BTCW's solid track record and focus on security make it a better option. Let's move on to the last ETF on the list, which is the best ETF at the moment to invest in, BTCO. Invesco's Bitcoin ETF, BTCO, combines the low expense ratio of 0.25% with the best performance, making it the most attractive option for most investors in the cryptocurrency market. Although this ETF still experiences its losses, they are very much minimal as compared to the other ETFs listed initially. BTCO is one of the best options for those looking to invest in a Bitcoin ETF with lower costs and better returns. In this case, BTCO turns out to be the clear winner. Just like every other investment, an investment in Bitcoin ETFs comes with its own set of risks and rewards. As such, some of the key factors investors put into check is custody. Just like FBTC's uniqueness, since the firm itself holds the Bitcoin, this adds a bit of trust to them, but it is not a guarantee for having better returns. Above all, one thing most investors should be aware of is the fact that Bitcoin is known for its extreme price swings, and as such, investors should be prepared for both significant gains and losses at intervals. The world of Bitcoin ETFs is still relatively new and growing rapidly, and there's no singular or perfect fit for any ETF lapses, so while BTCO currently stands out as the best option, it's essential to keep an eye on the overall performance trends and expense ratios of every other ETF as time goes on. Ultimately, as a personal decision for any investor, the best ETF to invest in will depend on your investment goals, risk tolerance, and understanding of the crypto market. If you found this video informative, please like and subscribe to our channel for more valuable content.